Why God wants you to be alone? What is the highest value in your life? Freedom or bondage? But if you are free, you feel lost. If so, if you go into the mountains, and you're totally free, that is nobody around. Nothing around you, just in the empty space of the mountains. You don't feel free. You think you're lost. So to handle freedom, it needs a certain clarity and strength. Most people cannot handle freedom. They are always trying to find themselves, but only mouthing freedom all the time. If you really set them free, they will suffer immensely. So, this is evolutionary issue in the sense human beings are right now, like this, a caged bird. If you keep a bird caged for a long period of time, and then one day you took off the door of the cage still, the bird won't fly from inside. It will protest that it's not free, but it will not fly human. Condition is just that for all other creatures. Nature is drawn two lines within which they have to live and die, and that's what they do. But only for human beings, there's only bottom line, there's no top line, and that's what they're suffering. If their life was also fixed, like every other creature's life, they wouldn't be stressed, they would be anxious. They wouldn't be struggling how to handle their own intelligence. And that is what you are seeking unknowingly. Proficient, you may seek it in the form of nationality, ethnicity, community, God, heaven, hell. All you're trying to do is draw an artificial line which does not exist, because freedom needs courage. Freedom needs a certain madness. If you're very saying, you cannot be free, because you will go between the two lines of logic to be freeing. It takes a lot of strength. That if you first of all, what needs to happen if you want to be free, do you understand that? All human experience has a chemical basis to it. What you call is joy's one kind of chemistry, misery is another kind of chemistry. Stress is one kind of chemistry, anxiety another kind of chemistry, agony one kind of chemistry, ecstasy another kind of chemistry, at least ecstasy, it's another kind of chemistry, so your experience of life as you can be system is the most superficial way of looking at it. There are other dimensions to it, but for you understanding, or in other words, what you call as myself right now, you're a chemical soup. The question is only, are you a great shoe for a lousy soup? Yes or no? Right now. If you have a chemistry of blissfulness, if you close your eyes, it's fantastic. If you open your eyes, it's fantastic. If somebody's here, it's fantastic. Nobody's here. It's went faster. Yes or no? But you have a lousy chemistry. If you look at them, if they smile at you, it's nice, not fantastic. If they look at you like this, suddenly, so don't know if these people are happening just the way you want, your chemistry is reasonably balanced. If they do something that you don't like, boom, it goes somewhere else. So essentially you have not looked at this mechanism. What is the basis of this? How with functions, how I can make it function at its highest level. Right now let's say you really missed out like me. Do you care? Who is around? Who is not around? If they are around is fantastic, they go on and that's it. Because your experience of life is no more determined by what you have, and what you don't have, whether it's people or things or food, or this or that, it is not determined by that. Once your way of being is not determined by anything outside of you, then there is no such thing as loneliness, but you will enjoy your aloneness because whether you like it, or you don't like it at this young age to little, go to understand this. Whether you like it or you don't like it within this body, you're always alone, isn't it? Whether you do interaction or intercourse or whatever, still you're alone in this body? Yes, sir. If you don't learn how to handle these aloneness, you have not learned anything about life. This is the most beautiful thing. The most beautiful thing about life is nobody can get here. It's just my space. It certainly isn't this, the most beautiful thing. Nobody can invite me. They can capture me. They can torture me. They can do so many things, but they cannot invade me, because I have a space, which is just my own. Isn't this the most wonderful aspect of your life? Don't suffer that. That is the most beautiful thing. Girls should understand. The guy has a need and he's doing this is not really true. But let's enjoy the game right now because what we do is just as certain it is certain. Game life is because it comes to an end. But the important thing is, how are you within yourself? If you're here in such a way, that you're only driven by your needs, you will live a very meager life, but if you can sit here without any need but you will do whatever is needed, then you will live a magnificent life. Do you find Sadhguru's life inspiring? Please share your thoughts in the comments below.